Well, I'm really excited to be here today. Thank you again for the invite to come and talk about the power of e-commerce. So Amazon has been at this now for a little over 25 years. And I will say in the last 10 years, we've started to bring our advertising business to help brands leverage this opportunity of e-commerce. So many of us today as consumers are thinking about, where do we buy a beverage? Where do we buy shampoo? How do I want to buy that shampoo? Do I want to buy it online? Do I want to buy it at my local convenience store? And what we're seeing is that as the trends of more digital and technology is allowing and giving customers and consumers the options to shop in a variety of different ways. So I love to shop via Alexa at home when I need to repurchase my toothpaste. Many consumers love to continue to go to the store and fill the basket and go home with that. So consumers today, because of digital, because of technology, and because of the rise of e-commerce, have a variety of different ways to shop. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how consumers are thinking about taking advantage of all these different new options and information that they have. So as we see, as retail continues to grow, e-commerce in France grew 12% last year, and it's expected to double by the end of 2019. So it'll be about 10% of retail sales in France, so e-commerce. And that's not just Amazon, but broadly e-commerce as a channel. So we're continuing to see growth in the e-commerce sales channel. And you can see here the frequency at which consumers are shopping online is growing. And primarily, that's because of the time they're spending online. As more and more consumers are using their mobile phone, so 241 minutes a day, consumers are spending online on their mobile phone. So more and more time is spent in front of these digital devices. People have tablets, people are at work with their desktops, so you can see more and more time is spent there. I would say the industry has a little bit more time to think about how their investment in digital, TV in France continues to outpace the growth of what is happening in the digital investment. So there's some work there to do for us in the industry to think about how do we add more value to our brand partners and to marketers in the room. Overall, we should be very pleased with the 32% of digital investment that we're seeing come across mobile, across desktop, video, sponsored products, other ways in which brands are trying to engage with consumers. So we're seeing a lot of good momentum in the industry. I would say, given the time spent and the growth of time spent in digital versus some of the other industries like broadcast or publications, marketers could take another look at their allocation and see how digital and this broader consumer journey that I'll get into in a little bit gives an opportunity to connect consumers at different times. So this is really what the exciting part about power of e-commerce and what we're trying to do at Amazon is that brands historically know how to build their brand through awareness and broadcasts, and they know how to close the sale at the point of purchase. And so these legacy and very successful business models are being disrupted by e-commerce because of the growth of where consumers are spending their time and the opportunities for consumers to shop and collect information in a variety of different forums. And so this is how we're helping brands and marketers better understand how to utilize the capabilities and the technology that Amazon has, not only to build awareness of your brands, but also help convert them at the Amazon channel. So let's talk about Diageo. They're a customer of ours that has seen great success with driving sales on Amazon across a variety of different locales, as well as building awareness with their brands. We most recently ran a campaign called Walk the Line, where we followed spirit enthusiasts across the world and interviewed them with local bar owners. And we used that video content to display to customers and let them know about the products that were available for sale on Amazon. With the insights from that campaign, because the success was very strong and it met their KPIs, both from a reach perspective as well as a sales perspective, we were able to build out this campaign called the Whiskey Adventures. And let me showcase this real quick. So you can see it was very video heavy. So 5 single malt whiskeys that Diageo wanted to learn from their previous example about how video played a huge role in building awareness with the Amazon customer while also driving more sales on the Amazon channels. So in the way that we build this with Diageo, we have a framework around this kind of brand awareness and driving sales, and it includes the principles of experiences. What kind of experience are you building with the consumer? The moments in which you're engaging with consumers. You can see that we'll take advantage of the different touch points in the consumer journey insights that we have to share. And then at the end of the day, we are driven by insights and how insights can deliver key messages, key creative concepts, or just audience insights to help refine the segmentation of who we're going to reach. So let me take a minute and dig a little bit deeper into each of those. So from the experience standpoint, Diageo did a great job of building out what's called their Amazon store. So this is a showcase that they can showcase all the videos that we created, information on the products, just allowing consumers to have a fun, engaging time with their brands. This information and content also played a role on their what we call product detail pages. So you can see how Diageo took a lot of time and investment to build out their Amazon store so that it was a destination for consumers to engage in their brand and learn more about the 5 single malt whiskeys. From a moment standpoint, you can think about the variety of touch points that Amazon is investing in. I mentioned voice earlier, but obviously mobile is a huge area for us of investment, as are tablets, and as well as the desktop experience. We still have a significant percentage of our consumers coming to desktop to shop and research and discover products. What I loved about the follow-up with the Whiskey Adventure program for Diageo is that they learned that a majority of their engagement with the videos was happening on mobile. And so they were able to double down on the mobile experience and create mobile content. So because we were working with them to create those videos, we were able to make different formats of video that were more applicable to the mobile phone. While we still had the longer form on desktop and tablet, but they were able to realize that mobile was a better experience to engage consumers. And then after that mobile engagement, we implemented a remarketing strategy to be able to remarket them through display advertising and reaching them on the desktop. Just a quick note on mobile. So mobile, as you could imagine, in every country is driving the growth of digital engagement. In France, in 2019, 8.8% growth is expected on mobile engagement, yet only 16% of digital investment goes towards mobile. So I think there's an opportunity for marketers to think about how we engage with mobile and how we think about the reach opportunities, and the other partners in the room about how do we amplify the experience for consumers on mobile devices. The next is insights. So insights for us, be it from a previous campaign, the Walk the Line campaign from Diageo, or Amazon first-party insights around the consumer journey or audiences, we want to share more to help improve the efficiency and optimize the investment that our customers are making. And we will do this both in collaboration with our customers as well as bring forward insights that we feel are relevant based on what we're trying to accomplish. So for here, the program that we ran with Diageo, you could see the ability to incorporate a remarketing strategy allowed us to drive a 30% growth in what we call return on ad spend. So ROAS is return on ad spend. So we're able to tell them at a placement level the conversion rate that they're seeing on their placements. Across the 4 countries that we rolled this out, I forgot to mention that we first launched the program in Germany, and then this second program went to Germany, Italy, Spain, and the UK. So it was great to see that we were able to scale the learnings. It's good music.
We do that in France. We pay DJs to cut the speeches of people. Yeah, everywhere.
I kind of got lost in the music.
Yeah.
All right. So at the end of the day, we are trying to help marketers better understand the power of e-commerce and how e-commerce can play a role in your overall communication. What I would just ask you, as you think about your strategies going forward, do I have an e-commerce marketing strategy? You know, some brands in the room today have a great e-marketing strategy. Some are starting to think about it. I think the fact that we're asking the question now about what an e-commerce marketing strategy is, or how do I develop that, you're going to be able to take advantage of those headwinds that are being developed through partners like Amazon and some of the other partners that spoke today that are investing in resources to help marketers better utilize this emerging growth channel. So thank you with that.